heard a conversation, something said behind closed doors that you don't feel like you were supposed to hear, words not meant to fall upon your ears, the feeling not too dissimilar from the feeling you'll get looking into a liminal space. There is no name for this phenomenon, but I know I've felt it multiple times in my life, and I'm assuming you have too. So today, we'll be looking into this and see what makes us feel like this. Now, I have done a fair bit of research into this topic before making this video. This was the one video I really wanted to know if I was actually being truthful whenever I said there was no name for this. It astounded me. I went to research this topic, but nobody has ever said anything about it. Nobody even mentions it. We all know, at least I know what I'm talking about. That feeling that somebody said something that not only that were you just not supposed to hear, but that every fiber of the universe didn't want you to hear. Almost as if almost as if you couldn't hear it under any other circumstance. I've had this happen a couple times. Very few and far between occasions. But whenever something like this happens, you notice it. You think to yourself, oh, that's odd. I've never, or I've rarely ever felt this way about the spoken word. And usually, we're never listening to something directly when we feel this. We're never looking out for this in a conversation we have. It's those bits of exchange that we hear through the walls, through the vents, through the doors closed on you. But nobody ever talks about it. As if as taboo as the thing you ended up hearing. This topic has never been discussed. Never even surfaced. This liminal space of sound. These words, they hold meaning. They just don't feel right. In whatever context you may hear this in, and I'm not sure if I'm the only one who's experienced this, I would like to hear about it, because this is not a talked about topic in the YouTube space, in the scientific space, that I know of. I did very surface level research on this topic, which is, granted, a bit more than I do for all my other videos, but there was no answer to my query. Nobody else felt this way. And am I just insane? I mean, I'm not saying I'm not. I've been rambling on this platform for a little longer than most people would be able to. Maybe I am a bit out there, but I swear, those voices that I hear fluttering to my ears through the walls, never meant to land on my ears, never meant to be heard by me, almost feels as if the words were never spoken at all. As if it was just something my own mind made to trick me, but I know that it wasn't. I could hear the voice, and although distorted, it's always still the voice I think it is. I can never discern any meaning from any of these exchanges. No words actually deciphered, just emotion, the energy of the speech, the tone of the voice, all off, but it all conveys a sense of forebodingness, that I really wasn't supposed to hear this. And I have overheard conversations and not felt this. So what's the solution? And I am no expert on any of the topics I will probably ever cover on this channel. But this just feels too real. It feels almost like liminal speech, if that even makes sense. But nobody talks about it. Nobody else. Not even a mention in science fiction that I have read. It's almost as if the dead ears these words falls upon is just as dead as the experience of hearing them. So that has been this video. This is a really interesting topic. As I've said, I've experienced this myself a few times in my life. And I've never really heard of anybody else mentioning it. And maybe this is just the ramblings of a madman. But I would really like it. Again, all of these videos are to make you really think. So if you have any experience similar to this, please leave it down in the comments. I would like to hear more about this topic. And hopefully this will be one of the topics I create a video essay on here soon. Because I am going to start doing those too. Not in replacement to these commentary videos, but just a more substantial form of this kind of content. So you can be looking out for that here soon. If you did enjoy the content, there is plenty more like this on my channel. If you did enjoy, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you down in the comments.